This council sits here and doesn't do the homework and chastises the other council members who do.
Tempers flare at this Englewood City Council meeting after accusations fly.
Our city laws are being broken left and right.
JJ Marjata is part of the group Englewood Citizens for City Transparency, a group alleging a whole lot of wrongdoing by current and former city leaders over the last 2 decades.
There's people that are, living very well when the rest of the city is paying the price.
Mismanagement of funds, embezzlement, the list goes on. The problems, he says, were obvious during the July flood that took this woman's life. The aging drainage system just couldn't hold up.
Why wasn't the money allocated for the infrastructure to do these repairs?
He's asked for copies of the city's financials several times, he says, under the Colorado Open Records Act. He tells us he's been given incomplete documents every time. He wants to know who is getting paid to do what.
Zero oversight.
Marjata believes it started in 1997 when the city created 2 separate corporations, but were still governed by a few city staff. The Englewood Environmental Foundation, or EEF, and the Englewood McClellan Reservoir Foundation were formed to handle city-owned property and to manage development on certain sites. But Marjata says it was to skirt the law.
They've not paid any taxes on any of the income that they've had for 21 years. Are you a separate corporation or are you not a corporation? It depends on what day you ask and who you ask.
City Council member Lauret Barentine also started to ask questions.
I asked for the financials.
She says she was met with retaliation, a recall election, and hostility from the lawyers representing the separate corporations.
That's wrong. That's wrong. That's an error.
It is never.
I try to explain that to you. That's an error.
Because we
Full stop.
By the end of the meeting, it's clear Council wants an audit, something JJ supports.
All we're trying to do is actually make it a better city so we can find out where the problems are, move forward, and hold the people accountable.
In Englewood, Jackie Crea, Denver 7.